Hey YouTube, Chris here. Just wanted to show something quickly on my 14 that I'm surprised I haven't done before. A friend gave me the idea after doing some work on the oil pan here and getting a chop job done on it, a little lower, and then he said, why don't you put an oil pressure gauge on it just to see what it's at. And so that's what this is. It's a very cheap gauge, and the fittings were really quite simple, and so it's not staying there. It's not meant to be there while it's, riding or racing. But here's the thing, it's just good to know. I have one on multiple vehicles I own, and monitor that, like, it's just a good sign of what's going on inside the engine. And so after doing oil change and oil pan and checking things out at the bottom end and doing a clutch and different things, oil pump mod, I just popped this little cheap gauge. I think I paid maybe $12–13 for it, and a couple fittings, had to step it up a size, and again, I wouldn't leave it there for regular use, but just to check while it's on the bench like this, it's golden. So just a tip. And it made, just for reference, mine made 60. The gauge flutters quite a bit. I think it's just because it's a cheap one, but made 60 psi right when it's stone cold. And now it's when it's warmed up, it's first dropped down to about 40, and now probably just under that, somewhere around 20–25, right at a dead idle. But it jumps right up to 60, even close to 80 when it gets up to RPM. So yeah, that's a little tip for the day. Just thought that was something I hadn't done. I was surprised that I hadn't done that. I owned this bike for a few years, and now I know. So I hope somebody else out there can check, and that way you just know what's, at least something that's going on inside the engine. All right, all for now.